A very interesting question was asked by Bano Zizukom from Benin. I'll let you hear this.
Hi, Mr. Valwa. My name is Bano Zizukom from Benin. I watch your video all the time, and I'm proud of what you are doing to change people's mindset. I have a question, by the way. I have been learning English in Ghana for 2 months, but I'm now in my country, and I have noticed that I'm losing my English skills. My question is, what can people like me who are in Francophone countries do to keep good English performance or to keep improving English?
The question is not selfish. It concerns all English learners, such as Francophones, Hispanophones, Lusophones, Arabophones, and all the rest, who have been learning English outside their countries but are now back in their countries. Or maybe you didn't travel before, but you are mastering the language in your country. You have to watch this. How to keep track of the English language if you are not in an English-speaking country. Number 1, don't learn English for 3 or 6 months if you are not a fast learner. English is not your mother tongue. Even your mother tongue, you had to spend your entire youth trying to master the language. But up to now, you still make mistakes, right? Now, how can you learn a new and international language in 3 or 6 months if you are not a really fast learner? What happens is that you get the basics of the language after 3 months. And when you go back to your country, if you are not committed enough, you will lose the habit. You will forget your English that you used to speak in the Anglophone country. What happens is that when you learn for 6 months, after spending other 6 months in your country, it cancels your English and you just stay with the basics. And if you spend another year, it will become very low. But if you learn English for, let's say, 9 months or 12 months, you become a rock in English. Wherever they take you, you will be able to stay. Because if you take a rock, you throw it in water, after 10 years, it will still remain a rock. You take it to another country, it will still be a rock. So what you have to do is to master very well the language, so that wherever country you take yourself to, you will be able to speak English very well. And maybe you are asking yourself, should I go back to Ghana to learn English again? If you still have money, you can go back and master the language again. But if you don't have means, or it's not possible for you to go back and learn again, then you have to follow the tips that I am about to continue. Number 2, find an English club to practice and have friends you speak only English with. You see, when you go back to your country, don't stay like that. You have to find a place that you expose yourself and practice. A place where you can practice for at least once a week, because you need to keep the English environment. English is the most spoken language in the world. And what I believe is that there is at least 1 or 2 English clubs in every single country. And if you look for it, you will find it. By the way, if you don't find an English club in your country, do like Hannibal. I'd rather find a way or make one. So you make one for yourself in your area. When you start an English club in your area, you will notice that there are so many young people in your area who want to learn English, so they will come to learn. And then you start teaching them, you start having a club. As you keep on training them, you will never lose track of the English language, because they will push you to do research and to keep on teaching them new things. That's how you keep upgrading your knowledge. And those people coming there, they will become your friends. And you will be speaking only English with them. That's the English environment that you create for you. Wherever you meet one of those English club members, speak only English with them. They will surely reply. Number 3, if you have a smartphone, be part of English groups on WhatsApp and Facebook and interact from time to time. Don't only be part of the groups, but you have to speak. You have to say something. You have to listen to them from time to time. I really encourage you to use your smartphone to learn, to improve your skills. On the WhatsApp groups, you can learn a lot. I am a living testimony. You see, before making this video, I checked how many groups that I'm on WhatsApp. I came to notice that I am on 31 groups on WhatsApp and more than 100 on Facebook. And what I do is that From time to time, I send a vocal note or I type something. And when people are sending vocal notes, I listen to them. I take time to listen because I know that I am improving my listening skills. And I am also going to gain something if there is a new word that I don't know. So be part of English groups on WhatsApp and on Facebook and practice with them. Be committed. It's really important. Number 4, buy an English written book and read it at least 1 hour after 2 days. If you watch my English coaching videos, you will notice that when I give tips, I don't forget to encourage you to read, because I came to discover the power of reading. That's the only way you can upgrade your knowledge. Don't only read books that are written in French, Spanish, Portuguese, or any local language, but get used to reading books that are written in English. I'm not talking about grammar or pronunciation or vocabulary book. I'm talking about any book that you are interested in. You buy that book in English and then you read. So keep reading books that are written in English. Number 5, listen to English songs and sing along with the music. You see, I don't forbid you to listen to your local musics, to your coupé décalé, ndombolo, or whatever type of music you listen to your country. But I want you to get some times to listen to English songs, any type of music that you are interested in. Listen to that and sing along with the music. It softens your tongue when you try to imitate the one singing. You will not definitely speak like the person, but it will help you find your own accent, your best accent. So listen to English music and sing along with the music. Learn it if possible. Number 6, watch English videos on YouTube. Maybe you have been waiting for grammar, vocabulary, or pronunciation stuff. Here is where you enjoy them. There are many videos on YouTube that can help you in your pronunciation, vocabulary, or whatever. So get used to watching them. And something else, don't only watch English teaching videos, but also watch videos like this: motivational videos, coaching videos, instructive videos in English that can feed your brain and that can also help you improve your English. So you basically gain twice. You gain something instructive, educational, and you also improve your English. You also learn something that you didn't know. And you can also watch movies in English. Very important. Number 7, find a job or an activity that will make you speak or write English. Let me ask you a question. Why did you go to Ghana to learn English? To get a better job, right? Or to find an activity where you'll be practicing your English, right? So when you go back to your country, find a job or any activity that will make you speak English. At least you have a coworker that speaks English, your boss speaks English, or maybe you have something to write in English from time to time. I assure you, if you are able to do at least 5 of these things repeatedly, you will not only keep track of the English language, but you will keep on improving your English wherever you go. Thank you so much, Mr. Bano, for asking such an astounding question. It has allowed me to share my experience. Hey, make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. And if somebody else has interesting questions concerning the English language, don't hesitate to leave them on the comment blank. I will see you in my next video.